All right, it's the stretch. We have Big Cat joining. We have Eddie coming in over Zoom from Vegas. But it's Victory Monday with the Bears, and the best way to toast the Bears, they did it after the game yesterday with a great tasting, less filling Miller Lite. It's Bears season, and it's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite. Bear game days are incomplete without those Miller Lites. The taste you can depend on. A great beer trusted by beer lovers for 50 years. Miller Lite is brewed for taste. Simply put, it just hits different. 96 calories and just 3.2 grams of carbs per 12 ounces. Miller time is always a good time. The original light beer since 1975. It's also we got baseball playoffs now too. Wrigleyville.
Huge Miller Lite week.
Oh, I can't wait to be at the bars on Clark Street beforehand. Country Club, just having those big tall boy Miller Lites, getting ready to go walk into the stadium. There's nothing like those fall crisp Miller Lites, so I can't wait for that.
How many calories are in those Miller Lites?
David, I just said it. 96 calories and
96
calories.
Wow.
3.2 grams of carbs per those 12 ounces. I can't do the math for what the tall boys are, but that's what I'll be drinking. I can't wait to do it. Miller Lite, the official beer partner of our Chicago Bears, the 2-2 Chicago Bears. Go to MillerLite.com/stretch to find delivery options near you, but this is Chicago. Anywhere that sells beer is going to have Miller Lite, so go get it. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewer Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and the 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. David?
Whoosh. Okay, it's the stretch. Week 4. I'm hosting because Eddie's in Vegas still.
Eddie lives in Vegas now.
Yeah, so let's start with that, Eddie. Obviously, we have a game, huge win, 2-2. Gateway's open, bye week coming up. But let's start. Where are you right now? How hungover are you? Just give us a full status of Eddie.
I am at my hotel room. I am very hungover. I got back to my room like 3 or 4 hours ago. I did Fox 32 this morning at it was like 5:15 Vegas time. That was probably an ill-advised idea, but yeah, I'm very hungover, and it was awesome.
I thought you were coming back last night.
No, it was like it's in that weird zone where it was hard to get a flight like right after the game, you know?
Okay.
And then if you're not back like first thing in the morning, then obviously I missed stuff.
Ed needed one more club day.
Afternoon flight.
Yeah.
You know?
Club Ed.
No, it makes sense. I just I for some reason I thought you were coming back last night. That's why I mean you probably had a great time. How late did you stayed out? You stayed out till 1 and then did Fox in the morning?
I stayed out till 4 Vegas time and then did Fox.
So you didn't sleep?
I slept for an hour and a half.
Why would you even sleep?
Yeah, why would
you
even go to sleep at that point?
I felt like, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to close my eyes, you know?
So what did you do after the game? Like, take us through it because it looked awesome. It looked like it was all Bears fans in the crowd. What did you do after the game? You go out dinner? You go gamble? What'd you do?
Dude, honestly, it was awesome. Like the amount of Bears fans is crazy. They said like all the Raiders fans there were like, this is by far the biggest takeover that we've had. And that's why like people were like, oh, congrats, you guys went to Vegas. Like every team travels for Vegas. They're like, no. They're like this and the Cowboys. Like it's like, you know, because Vegas is all about like promoter people who hook people up. Like, you know, Vegas Nick, the guy from Chicago, great guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah, great guy. And he's like, yeah. The hardest ones, it was way harder for Vegas, for the Cowboys and the Bears. Like, there's just so many people for that game. So it was like the cameraman in studio in like stadium jumbotron. Obviously, you try to get the team's fans on. That guy was in hell. He did not find a solid group of Raiders people. There was always a corner or someone in a Bears hat. It was just loaded.
What do you think the percentage was?
It's hard to say, but it was
like over 50?
Yeah, I would say over 50 for sure. Dude.
Okay. Wow.
For sure.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, it honestly was nuts. Like there, like around my section, like you looked around and there was just like no Raiders fans. There was just all Bears fans.
I love how Ed's got the pillow lines on his face still. You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Sleeping hard.
I noticed you had not, I want to say you had some beef with Raiders fans, but you were kind of making fun of them in a little subliminal way yesterday. They looked a little, I'll just say it, they looked a little White Soxy in that tailgate you were at.
I don't think I was making fun of them at all. I said they're breathtaking because they are.
There's some mutants. All NFL fans have mutants.
They were mutants.
Yeah, but all NFL fans have like a sect of mutants. Finding that sect, it's like the Detroit Dawn, sect. I love those guys.
Yeah, we got Bear Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's awesome that those guys still exist. I kind of thought that they died with Oakland, know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of those people travel up for the game. So, yeah, but after we came back really quick, I actually went to a show.
What?
Yeah.
Did you
Why?
do acid?
So I didn't want to initially, but then
You didn't want to do acid, but you did?
No.
Oh.
I thought you said the show was called Absinthe. So I thought
I thought you said acid. Okay.
I did say acid.
Yeah, you did say acid. Okay.
Did you do acid and go to absinthe?
No, I did not do acid and go to Absinthe. It was actually kind of sick though.
What was it?
It was like a
Penn and Teller? Oh.
What did you say?
Was it Penn and Teller?
No. It was like a raunchy, like a very horny Cirque du Soleil.
You went to a sex show.
Yeah.
You went to a strip club, dude.
So you just been at a strip club the last 4 days.
Like, I've been to 11 in Miami. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, dude. It was honestly. I mean, there was like sword swallowing. It was real. It was really good.
Wait, what?
You sure you weren't on acid?
You went to a strip club, and you're trying to tell us you went to a
You
show.
were on all sorts of drugs. Wait,
You spent the entire weekend. The only time you weren't in a strip club was because the Bears happened to be playing. Like, let me take a quick break.
hold on.
Hey, keep my drink at the bar. I'll be right back. The Bears are playing.
Did he say they did short swallowing?
Sword swallow.
Oh, sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear, it's in a circus tent right outside Caesars, and it was a scene, dude.
Okay.
What was
Nick
the
was like,
clientele
no, you gotta
like?
go.
Okay.
And, like, I basically held a gun to my head, and I was like, all right, fine, let's go.
Yeah, I
And
mean, Nick is one of those guys. If he tells you to go somewhere, you got to go somewhere. In
exactly.
Vegas.
So we did that. Then we went to the bar, and then we went to the Excess, the club at the Wynn, till like 4.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was a long-
That's a hell of a day. All right, we'll get more stories about Vegas. Let's talk about the game. Awesome win. Ugly win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very ugly win, but that doesn't really matter to me because that was, like, to me, a culture-changing win in a game that usually the Bears lose 99 out of 100 times, 100 out of 100 times. I don't know what you guys like. The Bears always lose that game because we needed not only a game-winning drive from Caleb, but then we needed the defense to stop them and force a long field goal, and then Jonathan Blackwell to block that kick.
Yeah, and they had like a great return.
Yeah, they took it
they
across
got out
the
to like
50.
the
Or close to it.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so it was,
Josh Blackwell, John Blackwell plays for the Badgers.
yeah, yeah. And it was just like, well, this is not going well because we didn't even really celebrate the touchdown that hard in the cave. We're like, oh, they got a minute 30.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
and they had a couple timeouts left. I want
Right.
to say maybe all 3.
Yeah,
They
they
had
had 2 or
ti-
3.
Yeah.
But yeah, we knew right away. We're like, this is going to be a problem. And
Yep.
and the way the game had gone, the defense basically had 2 outcomes. It was pick off Geno Smith or get gashed by Ashton Jenkins.
Yes.
It was one or the other. It was like, if we don't get a turnover, they're gonna score.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, we're probably screwed here. It's probably gonna come down to a field goal. But the defense, that 3rd and 1. That was the
Billings was a fucking beast.
Eddie, did you hear about the TV situation?
A little bit, but give me your version.
Just me being a wily vet and Dave trying to fuck us. Yeah, you didn't have your hand up right away. He took accountability. So the TV,
Immediately.
so we're watching the game in the cave. We're watching on the main TV. The one of the games ends in the top left. I think it was Ravens Chiefs. So our game comes on that TV, but it's faster.
And Dave was reporting about it?
Dude, no, it was literally like it
We had
like
one
came
play
on.
that.
It
Yeah.
came on right as we stopped him on 3rd and 1. Like almost instantly. And Dave just goes, "We got to turn that TV off." I was like, "No, we got to keep that TV on. Everyone's got to watch that TV." And then we blocked the kick. So that top left TV is just going to be the Bears game from now on. Like, we'll just have that on there.
We'll ride that to a Super Bowl.
You have to.
Yeah.
Like, that TV brought us those 2 plays. It was almost like God came down and was like, "Here, watch this TV." So, and I was like, yeah, we all, like, you can see actually if you watch back the stream when I was like, no, we keep that TV on. All 3 of us, like, at the same time, like, sat up and changed how we were sitting to look up at the left TV. But yeah, that was awesome.
I
don't know.
would say if they did like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, ask the audience pie chart, like Bears fans, do you think you're going to win this game? Like when the Raiders got the ball back, what do you think? It's like 98% no.
Yeah, well, I think if you go back to the drive that we needed, I would say there was like a 5% chance, that we were going to win that game because of what we needed.
After how long was that drive?
12 plays.
12 plays.
And Caleb was awesome on that drive.
He was.
He's been awesome in the 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
The last 2 years.
Well, it was good to finally see also like a game-winning drive actually work because he's, the Commanders game, people obviously think about the Hail Mary. They don't think about the fact that he took him down the field. Yep. How many times did we watch that exact situation, and not to throw dirt on his name, but we watched that exact situation with Justin Fields and like have the ball, have a chance, and not be able to do it. And Caleb, he was 4 for 5. I think it was 4 for 5, 42 yards, and he scrambled twice for like 20 yards, which were massive scrambles.
Because it was long yardage to pick up that first down. Especially on that one up the middle.
Yeah, and it was like I don't know if you guys saw Ben Johnson in the locker room after.
Oh yeah, I blogged it this morning.
Yeah, when he was given game balls. Kevin Byard said, and that what stuck with me from that whole video was he was like, we were the team that if we get down, we give up. And he's like, that's a culture change. And like you could see it in the locker room. It's like they actually believe like, hey, the tide is starting to change a little bit. It's starting to be a team that actually believes they can win games late in crunch time. Yeah. Which is awesome because it wasn't enough. It was not, the offense was ugly for the majority of the game.
It was horrible.
Like to have that many turnovers and not capitalize.
They had the 2 picks and they made Junty fumble on that play too in the first half.
Yeah, I think there was a moment where it was. I think we had 4 turnovers and we had 6 points off the turnovers, and they had 1 turnover and 7 points.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
I mean, you have to. That was the hardest way you could win when your team forces 4 turnovers.
Right. And it was just we just couldn't capitalize on anything. And I thought Caleb played well. I thought Max Crosby was.
If you just put just an average defensive end, just a stock defensive end out there, Caleb Williams just lights up that game.
It was crazy.
It was 11-on-1 really.
And
he's the best player in football.
It got to the point where it's like Cole had a false start. There were a few guys had a false start because they're just like, and they show the replay. It's because they had Crosby over.
Yeah, right.
He was
trying to
impacting
cheat
the
on
game.
him.
Impacting the game before the ball was snapped.
Yep.
The one thing I will say about the O-line, because there was times Trapillo actually played okay.
Yeah,
he did.
But there were times I would like to see in the future. Anytime a guy leaves his feet, just fucking bury him.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're not burying these guys.
No,
we can maybe have Kyle Long on later in the season, but like, when they leave their feet, you just gotta fucking put them in the ground.
Yeah,
because they were getting their hands on everything.
Are you allowed to cut a guy when he jumps?
Not cut him, but if you're standing in front of him, he jumps. Just fucking just block him through the earth.
What I never played offensive line, but what I knew was taught, you chop their arms. You just literally, as hard as you can, like an axe, you chop their arms and don't let them get their arms up.
But they were all over every pass. Caleb, like the pass to Rome was awesome.
Sick.
That was anticipation.
Yes.
Yep. That was straight up anticipation where if you freeze frame it where Caleb, when he released the ball, Rome was not open. He was getting open.
Yeah.
And even that throw to Cole Kmet on the sideline when he scrambled was awesome.
It was on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the other thing, too. When the offense was really struggling in that first half after all the turnovers, I wouldn't really say necessarily that it was Caleb's fault. He had a few bad balls, but that one huge drop by Cole, like he was playing pretty well, just not getting help, and he was,
and he was keeping a lot of plays alive.
Running for his life.
Yeah, running for his life.
Interesting that Braxton Jones just straight up got benched.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was not hurt. They just replaced him because he still did like field goal block and things. So he was fine. They're just like, you can't cut it.
Yeah.
So
it changes.
And they went to Benedict before Trapillo.
Yeah.
Obviously Benedict moved to left.
Right.
But I thought both of them played.
Yeah, they played as good as they could.
Yeah.
Against one of the best defensive players in football. Caleb Williams said he's the best player he's ever played against after the game yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Trapillo's first rep as a pro was against Max Crosby. That's not exactly a great time to walk into, your first rep.
I mean, after Jones got benched, I watched Benedict and Trapillo like under a microscope. There was a couple times where they did stone Crosby.
Yeah.
Which credit to them. I mean, not easy to do rep over rep.
I mean, that was also the Cole Kmet game from hell.
Yeah,
Like,
that was his worst game as a Bear by far.
That's the worst game he's probably ever played in Pee Wee on up.
Yeah, and listen, he had a bad game, but there was some, I think our fan base can get toxic at times. I mean, ourselves included.
Yeah.
Like people being like, you got to bet. I mean, Cole's still a really good player. He had the worst game he's played. Like, what are you going to do? Bad games happen.
Just
you want to bench him?
You want to put Durham Smythe out there?
No. I
Well,
wouldn't say
listen
he's a
how
really
Ben
good
talks
player.
about him. Like Ben talks about him all the time. He's like, Cole's been like the one constant. Like he gets the playbook. Obviously, he does things the right way, like the little things. So he's not going anywhere. So
Right.
I would not be surprised if this is his last season in Chicago.
But that's different.
I know.
Yeah. But now, like you said, you're through the portal, the gateway, because you get healthy this week. Because they said Gordon was close to coming back. TJ Edwards should be coming back. So it's like you're resting up. You have 15 days essentially to prepare for the Commanders on Monday night while you're getting healthy. It's like this is the difference between 1-3 and 2-2 at this point feels
especially with how the rest of the division went this week. With
also, what are the Packers now? I thought they were winning the Super Bowl. Now it's like you can't beat Dallas.
We got to talk about that because a week ago it's like you guys beat the Bears or the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Of course you beat the Cowboys. Of course Caleb Williams lit up the Cowboys, and the Packers just tied the Cowboys. I went to bed, or I fell asleep on the couch thinking that I was going to wake up to a Cowboys win. Packers loss. That was heartbreaking. But in the end, who gives a shit? I give a shit, but fuck the Packers.
I do think there's some. I say this every year, like, because there's 17 games. There's always a couple games a year where like a Big 12 game breaks out. So I don't think the Packers defense is as bad as they showed. But yeah, it was a big day, like all around. It was just, it felt like
they don't feel invincible as much.
No, definitely not.
And it looked like that after a week or two.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break from the stretch. Fall is near. School and work are ramping up. Life is busy for all of us. I get it. You get it. Time is tough to come by, especially to get a meal that helps you towards your goals. Fortunately, Huel gets it too, spelled Huel. Their Black Edition powder is a complete meal that you can feel full, focused, and ready for your day. And just when you think Huel had thought of everything, that they had everything covered, they just dropped the first of its kind Super Greens drink in a can. Love that. Get those Super Greens. It's called Huel Daily Greens, ready to drink. Forget the powders, forget the pills. This is your Daily Greens, sparkling, refreshing, and ready whenever you are. I'm obsessed with this new product. I start every day with it. It's like the perfect little combo with your coffee. You get your greens, you get your nutrients. Make sure you guys are checking this out. It's Huel. Together, Huel can make eating healthy simple. Try both today with 15% off your purchase for new customers with the exclusive code STRETCH at Huel.com/stretch. So 15% off. Use that code and check out and fill out the survey to help support the show. Again, the promo code is STRETCH at Huel.com, Huel.com/stretch. Fuel your best performance with Huel today.
Do you guys, so like the Cole conversation, I'm not, especially because the wins are so hard, especially for the Bears, I'm not going to like dump on guys after a win because like DeAndre Swift, that's a conversation. He's had some frustrating plays. I mean, that trick play was so perfect, and then he gets a stupid face mask penalty. But like, wins are wins, and you got to enjoy them. You can't just get negative after a win. I would say, did you guys have any the one Ben Johnson play I was confused about was the fake fumble one on 3rd and 1 on our own 30-yard line.
I thought he got too cute a handful.
What is that? Yeah, that feels like a play that you do when you're on goal line, first down, first and goal on the 5.
And it was also like the spot was so weird that I'm like, maybe it wasn't. Like maybe Caleb got his feet like
I thought he did.
Tripped up, but it was like
I feel like that was planned.
I think you're right, but like I was just like, there's no way they're doing that on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
So
but overall, I mean, the team stuck in it. Like they didn't give up, and the defense is a problem still. But if they take the ball away, like they're taking the ball away, it doesn't. Maybe that's just what the defense will be. It's like they get gashed, but they can also take the ball away at a high rate. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to bring that up though, because
2 weeks in a row.
You're right. Like it's hard to really call guys out after a win, but it's like our D line, like we
get run on nonstop. Yeah.
It's really bad.
I wonder if that's like a TJ Edwards thing though too. Like if you get him back, he's got a little bit more mobility where he can run guys down and get maybe a better run fits. But
Sewell's been pretty good against the run so far, but I think it's more a Dexter Billings. Even though Billings had a couple plays where he blew up Genty yesterday, but I don't know, man. They're getting gashed up the middle.
They're getting blocked up front pretty well, and it's. I mean, it happened. The Cowboys went away from the run, and they
which made no sense.
6 yards to carry. Like so that has to get fixed. But overall, I'm pumped. I mean, this is why the gateway. I told you guys the gateway game. Like 2-2 going into the bye. You got a huge game against the Commanders on Monday Night Football, but then you have a couple games that you should, on paper, win, and should be in a good spot. Like mid to late October, where it's like, hey, you're playing competitive football,
which is all we asked for before the year.
Right,
Ed? What did you see? Sassy Ben Johnson halftime. That clip?
I saw a little bit of it. Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Yeah.
That's what she gets for asking or making a dumb fucking statement.
I mean, he's a fiery guy.
Yeah.
He's an intense guy.
He's got serial killer vibes.
I like that.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, Eberflus or Nagy or anybody that had been like, it'd have been all happy-go-lucky. Fuck that.
Yeah, there's a guy.
Listen, I think it's an impossible spot for the interviewer. I think it's an impossible spot for the coach.
They're the dumbest. It's the dumbest thing we do. I don't know why we do it. Yeah,
because it's not like it. I mean, it added to the broadcast yesterday because he gave us a moment, but 99 times out of 100, it's just like this
is
coach
speak
platitude.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny's here.
Danny's here.
Danny, sit down.
Take
Ed's
chair. Take Ed's chair.
Yeah, he's on.
Really, that's the best result. What Ben Johnson did, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so
purposes.
Danny's here because I told him that. So Danny, for people who don't know, he got his first girlfriend.
No, false.
And she gambles. So and she won her bet yesterday. So I made fun of him, but I also was like, no, but seriously, like I need the pick. You have the pick.
Yes, I hadn't hit a single parlay all season, so I had to outsource. The pick is Justin Fields and Jamar Chase both to score plus 797 only on
touchdowns.
DraftKings. Yes.
Anytime touchdowns.
No field goals.
I'm putting it in right now.
I mean, Justin Fields plays quarterback. You can pass, run, throw. Fields
That's
and
all.
who?
Jamar Chase.
This feels 100% playing. I know he got cleared, but.
And how confident is your widow girlfriend?
Not confident at all.
What do you mean? Why not?
Guys, she wasn't confident yesterday either. She's just.
Is she a confident person in general?
Yeah, she's just playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo when it comes to picking touchdown scores.
Well, you've probably never worked in an office. If you ever work in an office and they. Well, have you? I don't think you have really, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, the March Madness pools. Everybody does them, throwing $10. It'll always be like the secretary that wins it that picks by jersey colors.
Okay, that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a good strategy.
All right, so you're going to take it, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting it in.
Yeah.
All right, I just put in $5,600 to win $50,000.
Whew.
All right, no pressure,
No
Jackie.
pressure, Jackie.
you
got to
starting a
break up.
gambling
You
show?
got to break up.
What if it hits? Will you fund their long distance relationship with a few flights?
If it hits, I'll pay for Danny's pissing in public fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Huge.
That's gonna
What?
be-
How much?
450.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you have to like go to court for that, or
No.
If it hits, I'll pay for the pissing in public fine, and I'll also pay for a dinner for you guys.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
All right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Because I know this is your first girlfriend, and we got to fucking be
False.
nice about it.
False
So,
again.
he's 32 years old. He's never
False-
had a girlfriend.
false.
I don't know why you're banging on that drum. That is false. You think Jackie wants to think about you with your past with other girls?
That's a good point.
Jackie would want the truth, and the truth is that isn't my first girlfriend.
Okay. Well.
It's your second. Well, your mom doesn't count.
I never dated my mom.
Okay.
Contrary to what the internet is saying. All right, glad I could
The
glad I
internet
could come
says
on
you
the show.
dated your mom?
No, now they're gonna.
I didn't know that about you. That's kind of.
All right.
Is that how they roll?
Just a
it?
little
Please
bit.
resume with your
That
normal
was just
talk.
a small 18-year relationship.
That's why he used to buy her flowers every Valentine's Day.
Is that true?
Oh man!
Hear it.
All right, put the bet in.
He's blushing.
Yeah, it was a great game though. Like,
Yeah.
Ugly, but again, winning ugly is fun. It's awesome. Like it's fun to win ugly, and the fact that like it shows the toughness of the team to not be every game's not going to be the Cowboys game.
Right.
And we couldn't expect that. And Caleb is he's playing winning football. This is what this is all, other than week 1, which I thought we left a lot, that was, not to go backwards, but like that was a game that if he had played winning football, we could have easily won that game.
Yep.
Week 2, I thought he didn't play bad. The defense was gashed. And then week 3 and week 4, he's played good.
Yeah, like I don't think we're very good. I don't think anyone over there will say that either. But like Bayard said, these are culture-changing wins.
Yep.
Caleb looks good. That's the most important thing. And if you keep stacking wins, like you put yourself in an interesting spot where it's the NFL, dude. Who knows what happens? So there's that. And I don't know. You just always want to be ascending. So
and like I'm so tired of the people else with the Raiders and the Cowboys. Like, don't get excited. I'm sorry, I'm going to get excited. The Bears don't win games very often. Yeah. Take the wins in front of on your schedule, and then if you look at playoff teams, like no one remembers every single game along the way. Like every team has games like this where they find a way to win when they're not playing well against, below average teams. So I'm thrilled with the win, and it's like all of a sudden I'm glad the bye is this week.
I was just about to say that. We were all bitching about the bye being week 5 too early in the season this year. We would have preferred it to be later on in the year once everything was clicking a little bit, giving a little breather. But I think as it sits right now, we should all be very happy. I think I could have lived with one more week.
We're so banged up, though.
That's
we're
the
so
thing.
banged up. We're so banged up. And there's a lot of holes in this team, not a finished product, but it's I mean the NFL is like you win ugly.
Yep.
The other thing I saw from Ben Johnson's comments after the game in the locker room, the Raiders are a desperate team.
Yep.
We're a desperate team. Those are the most dangerous games in the NFL.
Yeah.
When you have a team that does not want to start 1-3 and you're going against each other, it's like you're going to try to empty the clip and try to win that game any way you can. That's a hard game to win because the desperation does matter in the NFL, and teams with their back against the wall will always put up more of a fight. So, and it's early in the season. This is like going 1-3 versus 2-2 is so massive.
Huge.
It just feels completely different going into the bye.
And the schedule coming up through October isn't nearly as daunting as it looked even a handful of weeks ago. The Ravens defense looks like fucking booty right now. And, he's fine. Lamar's fine, right?
Me. Yeah, I mean, the Ravens will run for 7,000 yards.
Probably 7,000 yards. Bengals, obviously, Burrow.
Yep.
Yeah, but none of these are – we can't fall into the trap.
No, of course not.
We're not good enough to say any team.
Well, I would have said
outside of maybe the Saints, there's no team that we can just be like, yeah, that's a win.
Right.
Of course not, but they're looking a lot more winnable now than they were a few weeks ago.
Yeah, the Gateway. I told you.
Yeah.
The Gateway.
Get healthy.
I said, don't be shocked if we were somehow 5-4 or 6-3.
You said that after they gave up 52 points, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I saw it. I saw the vision.
It's so much better to be 2-2 and be like, we're not very good versus 0-4. Like then you're just everything sucks.
Yeah, and then it's just like, all right, get the season over with. Let's go to the draft picks. Hopefully next year will be better.
Exactly. We don't feel that way. Like the only like part that I'm really disappointed in is our defensive front seven because there's actually money invested into that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a good amount of money. And that's where it like comes back to like that week 2 Ryan Poles conversation. It's like that's like it just needs to be better. Like that's veterans. That's not growth. That's not like that defensive unit just needs to be way better.
Yeah.
Yes.
But a win is a win. It feels good.
Yep.
Feels fucking good.
Max Crosby, I have to talk about him again. Like he's the fact that he could not only go against an offensive lineman and pass rush, but also just look at the quarterback and basically play defense on him from 3 yards away is crazy. Like, and Dave, you brought up like the arm thing. That's more of a defensive lineman thing where you chop him down, but like he's just so fucking good.
He is. Like you're right. It's like the anticipation.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, all right, they're going to 3-step drops and getting it out quick because I'm already killing them. So I'm gonna read off of that and just like get my hands up. And that was his first career interception, which seemed
weird.
Yeah. But like he's fucking awesome.
There was a swing pass where he knew the play before.
Yeah,
the ball was snapped where he wasn't rushing the passer. He dropped like into coverage on the swing and.
Oh no, that was Burden because Burden at one point had like 2 catches for -4 yards.
He's had a lot of negative. Aside from that long pass, I was gonna say he's probably had like 5 negative.
That's just usage.
But I asked to the stream yesterday, is he the most intimidated player in the NFL? And I don't think there's someone.
He never comes off the field either.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The redhead tat like. I don't know.
He's
He
like
just
the
scares
last
me.
guy you'd want to
Yes.
see in the dark alley.
Yes.
Those scary guys
Yes.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And I got to give Cairo Santos
Yeah.
some props. He was 4-4 yesterday. I still
He gets your game
scares
ball?
me. He does get one of my game balls. We can give those out now if you like.
Sure.
I know we got Cubs to talk about. Obviously, Kevin Byard, Josh Blackwell, Caleb Williams in the 2-minute drill. Tyreek has been really good the last 2 weeks.
He has. He's making plays.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to talk
Rome
about.
scored every single week.
Which
Rome
is
is
crazy.
starting to look like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, he
the
is.
guy that you picked with a top
Feels
10.
like you got to get him the ball more. Like,
Yeah.
get it. And he's. I feel like he still lines up in the slot a ton. It's like let's just go let him win on the outside.
Yesterday with LV was driving down the field. Ben Johnson had with 38
LV.
seconds left.
LV.
Las Vegas.
Okay.
I had LA for some reason. It
Okay.
confused
Okay.
me. Las Vegas was driving down the field. He still had 2 timeouts left with the 38 seconds. So he still had the clock management was good. I do think he got a little cute with the play calling throughout the game, and I do think he should have gone for 2. If he would have gone for 2 and they would have completed it, I mean, what's the point of being up 1 or 2 in the end? If they do make that field goal, it's a tie game. They go to OT or whatever, or they have the 38
We've
seconds.
gone for 2 the previous.
Yes, the
time?
previous time. Yeah,
It's early.
Yeah.
You don't
So you're-
chase points that early.
So that's when it was 16-14?
I believe so. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I thought in real time he should have gone for 2.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. And then sprints the defense. Cole Kmet, Nashawn Wright looked like dog shit. DeAndre Swift, and then I got Captain Cons on here. In the middle of the game yesterday at 4:57 p.m., he texted me, "Hey, dummy, I have an idea." I go, "What's that?" He goes, "Next year we run the Tunnels to Towers race together." I go, "What's that?" He goes, "Go look at Portnoy's Instagram story. You run the route that the firefighter Steven Siller did on his day off on 9/11. I go, "I'm tentatively down." He goes, "Why tentatively?" I go, "Because it's a year from now and I can't plan for that far in ahead." And he goes, "It's pretty simple to accept and commit. That's what adults do. I'll hold you down as a tentative for now, though." Is that something adults do? Can you coach me on adulting right now?
Wait, say it again. You're tentatively in?
He wants me to run in a 5K for like a 9/11 memorial next year. And I said, "Yeah, sure, I'm tentatively in."
Yeah, it's too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I don't adult very well. Maybe he has a point. I'll ask it.
No. Someone asked me to
So,
do something
okay,
a year
so-
from now, I'm being like, maybe.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Tentatively down. So that, all right. I let Captain Cons kind of seek into my brain a little bit, thinking that he might be right, that I am just a immature child and that I should be able to plan a year in advance. But no, it sounds like,
No, that's
No,
crazy.
that
yeah,
is crazy.
okay, all right. So
Ask
my
someone
instinct
to
was
plan
correct.
something a year in advance?
Yeah, so Cons is a complete and total fucking
Idiot.
doofus.
Yeah.
All right.
Plan your wedding that weekend, Dave.
Well, also,
You're not-
he doesn't have to travel. So
Exactly.
it's,
Right.
like, a little easier for
Yeah,
him.
he has to go down the street.
Yeah, like maybe like
August?
I was gonna say July.
Yeah.
Like you hit me up in July, being like, "Hey, that thing's coming up.
Yeah.
in 3 months. You want to do it?"
Do you think he
Like,
can
yeah.
even run a 5K?
That's the other thing. So he wants this to be a race, I think. I would
Said run together. So what are you going to walk?
I don't know, but he's not. I'm not racing Cons again until he beats Mintz in a mile. So
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. It's
Yeah.
like a fighter. You got to fight to fight in the
Yeah, he's got to
championship.
get
Sure.
back
Yeah.
up there.
Right. That's all I got for game balls.
Okay.
Fuck Cons.
Fuck Cons. All right. I'm hydrating here. We have the bottle. It's body armor time. You got to be hydrating. I hope Ed has some. David's got the Flash IVs here as well. You just load those right up. This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. What flavor do we have here, Dave?
I think that's strawberry banana, Chief.
It's strawberry kiwi,
Strawberry kiwi.
banana head.
My
You.
fault.
Yeah, strawberry kiwi. It's so good. I have one of those basically every day. So Flash IV delivers faster, longer lasting hydration with over 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes, no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners like those other drinks. So whether you're training, traveling, or just feeling the heat, work hard. We have been feeling the heat. It's going to be 85 today. You got to stay hydrated. So hydrate hard with Body Armor Flash IV and grab yours at your local 7-Eleven's convenience store. You can also order them online, of course. So again, hydrate hard with Body Armor Flash IV.
Yeah, Cubs Tuesday, Wednesday, potentially
Tentatively
Thursday,
Thursday.
2:00. Very excited. I know, Eddie, you're coming with me on Tuesday. Are you going, Chief?
Be in the Yeti Yard.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, very excited. Playoff baseball back at Wrigley.
Mhm.
I caught my first foul ball.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've still
Friday.
never caught one.
Yeah. I've never even had one come close to me.
I had one. This is when I was. Did you know I was 5'2" until I was 17?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I was at a Reds game and I was camped under one when I was still like small, and this guy who's probably my size and my age now absolutely bundled me and went face first in the seat, was bleeding everywhere. That was the closest I've ever come, and so I saw that I was like, God damn, I can't believe he got it.
Now, when I say caught, I didn't actually catch it. I missed it, and then it hit the ground and hit my chin, and then I got it.
That counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That counts.
Yeah.
The rush. I got one at Sox Park last year, and the guy who I was like wrestling for it with was furious.
Yeah.
Like a wrestle situation.
No, I was because my kids were all my wife took my kids to get ice cream, so it would have hit my son like right in the head.
Oh, good.
So it was good that they weren't there. So I had like 4 seats, so it hit right in the middle of my 4 seats. So it was just me, and yeah, it was a rush. I like had a little jolt of adrenaline, being like, "Holy fuck, I can't believe that happened."
Did you feel pressure in the moment because your kids weren't there to give it to a different kid?
So I ended up giving it to a different kid. So it was my kids, and then my son's friend and his brother and parents were there too, sitting behind us. And the older brother was like, I mean, he's not old; he's like 7. He started crying a little because he was like, I thought that was my ball, so I just gave it to him. My kids they had ice cream at that point. They fucking didn't
They
care.
didn't give a shit.
They didn't even know I had the ball. Like they came back. I was like, I got a ball. They're like, okay, cool. We have ice cream.
Yeah.
I would be, if I were like as famous as you, I would be worried about like that Phillies woman situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just
I
give this
saved
away.
it because I was going to give it to my kids. Then when they got back and didn't care, I was like, all right, I'm just going
Here
to
you
give it
go.
to my kid's
Yeah.
friend. So he was pumped for
Were
it.
you on TV for it?
I was briefly.
Yeah.
I was a very brief second. I did a quick, here, I'll show you guys. I did a quick, like, good awareness to raise the ball up like I caught it, which
God,
was
that would've
awesome.
been so funny if
Like
Everyone
you're
thought you were
getting
keeping-
applause for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, here it is. Hold on. Right to me. Dropped it. Picked it
Got
up.
it.
Yep. Did a quick.
Whoop.
Hey, got it. That was me.
That was like very casual of you
Yeah.
too. It's a good moment.
Yeah.
There it is.
Got a little pop from the crowd.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was fun. It was good.
I caught one when I was like 12 at a Tuesday or Wednesday night White Sox game with about 500 people out of it.
Yeah.
Had it.
Yeah.
Greg Norton hit it. Little foul ball right to me.
And then it was funny because it was like I caught it, obviously raised it, and then like my whole section was like, oh shit, that's Big Cat. So then I had to take a bunch of pictures. But it
Yeah.
was like I was like, I'll take as many pictures as you want. Like
With
fuck
this
yeah,
ball.
With this
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes, I will. I got the ball. But yeah, I'm pumped for the Cubs. Cade Horton out.
That's
Really bad.
That's a
devastating.
dagger.
Yeah, fractured rib.
I think we can still win this wild card series, but it sounds like he's out for the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah,
they said,
they-
what, game 5 of the NLCS?
Yeah, they said for sure the first round, and then we'll see.
That feels like
Yeah.
not real.
I mean, he's runaway. I think he's what minus 200 for NL Rookie of the Year now.
He's got to be.
so-
Yeah.
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 And
It came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, I was trying to because it's
I mean,
How do
the
you
second
fracture-
half has been awesome.
So he had
I don't
he
know.
left the game
right.
a week ago for back tightness,
Yeah,
and then people were saying that he coughed because of the cigar when they celebrated clinching the playoffs, which I don't think that's true. But it was
I
very-
know that's true. That's
that'd be
exactly
that'd be such a baseball injury.
didn't Sammy go on the
Sneeze.
IL at one
Sneeze.
point
Yeah,
with the
sneezing.
sneezing? Yeah,
Chris Sale broke his leg because he stepped out of a truck,
Yeah,
which we all
John,
know
didn't
is
John
fake.
Smoltz once burn himself because he ironed a shirt while
Yep.
he was wearing it?
I feel like Jeff Kent. It came out later that he was like hammered and fell down, but they were like, I was watching my truck and I fell off the top.
Yeah,
of my
there's
truck.
all
yeah.
these baseball.
I heard. I'm not going to say what the injury was, but I heard that a former Sox player, pretty recent past, had an off day in Arizona for spring training when he hurt himself and he was jumping off the roof of his Airbnb, whatever, into the pool all shit faced and fucked himself up.
yeah,
That'll do it.
That never came out, but it's out now. So I don't give a shit.
You want to say who it was?
Nah.
Okay.
so yeah, I mean it's
So
gonna be
who's
fun to
game-
have
who's
playoffs.
Game one starter. Then?
Yeah, Shota's got to be game one
Yeah,
starter,
he's
right?
just been so brutal
You would
lately.
think. I mean, that he said he left, and he was like, "Yeah, we're just like saving me for the playoffs. Like, no reason to just like keep this, going." But then that news, it's definitely a kick in the gut. But like, once tomorrow rolls around, I think we'll all be ready.
I think
I kind
they
of wish they didn't start Tyon yesterday in a meaningless game. Like, he's a guy with experience who's been pitching well. Like, he probably should have been the game one starter, or at least have the option. Because if Shota can't go deep,
No, wait. Tyon didn't pitch yesterday. I think it was
thought he
Assad.
did. Oh, well, I thought that was Saturday.
No, I think Assad
Okay.
pitched yesterday. I also want to say I have no problem with the Cardinals walking Michael Busch. Like, you shouldn't like us. You should do that. Like, people were like, oh, this is such Busch league. Cardinals have nothing to play for. Like, good.
Yeah,
If we were in the same spot, I'd want to do the same thing.
I love pettiness.
Fuck it. Yeah,
I love
like, get pettiness going.
Yeah,
So,
And we're allowed to get mad at that too.
yeah, we're allowed to
Correct.
get mad at it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't like, why would they? I don't know. I just kind of like think it makes sports more fun. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, that was Busch League. Yeah, it was Busch League, but what are you gonna do? That's like that's their right to do that.
Playoffs are. I mean, the wild card all across the league are interesting. I think. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Guardians,
Tigers, Guards,
unbelievable. 15 and a half games back.
Red Sox, Yankees.
Yeah, and then the Red. I mean, shout out to Reds.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
small market team beat out the Mets. Have to go play the Dodgers. Not fun.
Yeah.
See
I'm
that
happy
like
PCA got 32.
Yeah, that was on Friday. He hit his 30th. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Reds making the playoffs over the Mets kind of enables owners like Jerry Reinsdorf to act the way they do, though, which is in a weird way. Like I like the Reds, kind of making the playoffs in spite of their limitations, but it's at the same time I think kind of bad for baseball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and also
They
the
don't-
Guardians doing that. Where
And the
15
Guardians,
and a half
yeah.
games back. So every GM's going to be like, well, the Guardians did it.
We can
Yeah,
do
we
it
can do it
exactly,
too.
exactly.
And then they're going to
exactly.
say the Mets didn't do it. So.
Yeah,
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, that will do.
Kyle Tucker,
Yeah.
back.
is he back?
Yeah,
I know he's back
he's back.
physically, but is he
DH.
back?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it would be nice if he could play the field, but anything we can get from him at this point feels
Yeah.
like a bonus.
Yeah, for sure.
There are rumors as of I saw an article yesterday. I think it was the New York Post, New York Times. The Dodgers are already looking at sinking $500 million into him.
Okay.
So if that's the going rate, are you?
He's
Sucks.
gone.
I know he's gone. But
I'd pay him.
Yeah.
You would pay him. Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
All you do is make money.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But I don't think they will.
No, they won't.
Right.
What do you think about the Mets, Dave?
It like I said, I want the Mets to be. The Mets, the Cubs should be the Midwest Dodgers, and obviously you have the Yankees, Red Sox, Mets on the East Coast that should all act like the Dodgers. I think every team should spend to the absolute max that they can, and they don't do it. The Mets do, and they haven't had anything to show for it yet. So, like you guys were saying, it's a bad look for them. It enables GMs and owners to be like, well, the Indians or the Guardians and the Reds and the Brewers and all these teams are winning 90-plus games. Why do we need to sink $350 million plus into a payroll? So, I don't know. They got a lot to hash out after next year, and it's going to be an ugly, ugly, ugly winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be an ugly winter for baseball.
Anything else, Eddie? Who were you rolling around with last night? Just Lance?
Lance stayed in, actually. Young Lance was like the responsible one. I was like, because you get caught up in the energy. Honestly, like I said, it wasn't just a stadium. You walk around, it was Butkus, Ditka, like everywhere was just jerseys of Bears fans, So it's like, you just want to keep it rolling.
So who'd you go out with?
I went out with Vegas Nick.
Oh, okay, nice.
A couple other people we met out here. Lauren Screeden, the Bears reporter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was.
Did you catch up with Waddle and Sylvie at all?
So Sylvie came to my gig on Friday.
I told him to.
Wait.
When I went on ESPN 1000, I was like, "You guys got to go." They're like, "What's the move in Vegas?" I was like, "It's definitely going to watch Eddie DJ a strip club." So
And
he
like,
went.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, dude, like, thank you so much for coming." And I feel like I could say this because he posted a picture of us from there.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. But like, I was like, "Dude, thanks for coming. Like, that's all. Like, I appreciate it. Whatever." He's like, "Dude, I like you, but like, I'm a strip club guy."
Yeah. I'm gonna go to strip club. It's in Vegas.
I
Why
know.
not?
I was like, well,
Yeah.
nice.
That's
Like, I'm
awesome.
not here for you.
Yeah. You're just a
I know.
bonus.
It's like, oh, Eddie,
Basically,
you're
yes.
here?
It was like, all right, cool.
I love it. I love
How
it.
long was your
Ellie's the
set?
man.
What'd you say?
How long was your DJ set?
It was 2 hours.
Holy shit!
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I
It
thought
was-
you were gonna do like 5-10 minutes, like a few songs.
No, yeah, so Sylvie, Vegas, Nick, and then there was one of our security guards, one of the older security guards, former Chicago cop. He was with like 4 other guys in like their 50s, and that was my table.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you get into it, like take one headphone off your ear and like start doing the spin tables and all that shit?
Yeah, I did a little bit. It was kind of a fraudulent DJ set, if we're being honest. But Peppermint Hippo, they were awesome. Like they took care of me. The DJ there was a cool guy too, so they helped me out a lot. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. Also, $1,001 bills
Yeah,
is a lot.
a lot. So
Like a lot.
did you spread it around after?
Yeah, I pretty much like I immediately broke off a brick of like 100 and just like threw it to Sylvie like right away, and then I threw it to some of the other guys, some of the other Chicago cops, and then I pretty much, you could ask Lance. I was just walking around, and all the girls who were like looked sad and like were getting dances. I was just like, oh, here you go. Honestly, I
Like
was
you were
walking around like
fucking Lloyd
Robin Hood.
Christmas. Oh,
That's
here's
great.
Lance.
What's up, Lance?
It was literally one of the funniest things, just seeing Eddie just kind of walk around. There'd be a girl sitting there, and he would just hand him a stack of cash, move on to the next.
Here you go. Here you go.
Cash, move on. It was awesome. It was very funny.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
I want to keep it professional. You know, I don't want you can't be the dirty DJs. Remember that DJ like pulled every girl in the private? And it's like, no, it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just want to keep it clean.
Yeah.
You were
What
there for
walkout
business,
song
not
did
pleasure.
you decide on?
Yeah, what walkout song? Emily just asked.
So there actually wasn't a walkout song at all. Yeah, so that was
After all
was
that?
yeah.
So you
after all
just
that.
you just played what you wanted to play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had like a good playlist and everything, but they were saying like what would be the walkout song of the booth, and I was like, I don't know, probably Money Ain't for Nothing by the Dire Straits or something, but that ended up not happening.
Okay.
But yeah, it was fun. It's definitely, I mean, it's a Vegas strip club, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
All right. Only other thing I had was you're welcome, Chief, for being right about Notre Dame.
You were right about Notre Dame. I'm still very.
They're going to the playoff.
You think they're gonna run?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Their offense is electric.
CJ
They'll
Carter's
figure out
so
their
fucking good.
defense,
Yeah.
which they already cut. I mean, like,
I thought
Arkansas's offense is good.
Yeah. So that like the total for the game was 64.5 at
I had
kickoff. Did
Yep.
you?
Oh, yeah.
And it hit easily just because of Notre Dame.
Correct.
So yeah, I think it's kind of a cakewalk schedule the rest of the way. I am worried because they always seem to drop one of those games and they can't afford to this
No,
year.
of course not.
But I think this is the best quarterback Notre Dame's had since like Brady Quinn.
Yeah, he's really
He's
good.
really good.
He's really good. Yeah, I think they're going to go to the playoff.
I got a DM from Brady Quinn being like, imagine if they just let him be the starter last year.
Yeah,
That would have been
could have been different.
because they just couldn't throw the ball at all last year.
Yeah.
Could have been different. So
They had the Duke quarterback, right?
yeah, Riley Leonard, who was like, I liked Riley Leonard, tough kid, you know, ran the ball, but like if it was 3rd and 7, it's like get ready to punt.
Right.
So yeah, they're a fun team to watch. They got a ton of weapons on offense.
Jeremiah Love Heisman back on.
Back on.
4 touchdowns in the first
What
half.
did you get that at?
25-1.
Okay, I think
wonder
I-
what it is now. He's got. I
Dude,
mean, he's
great
got it. The
Saturday.
problem is he's not. He splits so many carries.
Yeah, and he does get banged up too, but he's with the ball in his hands. He's just so fucking good.
He
Great Saturday. I think I got my national championship team. It's very chalky at this point, but I was hoping that they would lose, so it would make the price go up. But I think Oregon is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
I
that-
said it the other day. I said it 2 weeks ago when we were like, "Who's the best team in the country?" on Fox, Big Noon. I was just like, as soon as Oregon goes and beats Penn State, everyone's gonna talk about Oregon. They're
Yeah.
Dante Moore's awesome.
he is.
Yeah. They're the guys. Like
Yeah.
you just watch that game, that the way they could tighten it up on defense, the way they can, it seemed like every big first down they got, that they needed, they got. I like them a lot. I was very, very disgusted by Georgia's performance.
Yeah.
They were,
But that also was exactly Georgia just can't beat Alabama.
Yeah.
I
the-
know,
But like
the way-
Alabama's dead. Like that.
But they're not.
But they felt.
But they're
pretty
not.
bad.
I went back and I watched some of that week 1 game before this weekend, and I was just like, that was a lot closer than people. And it also, like, you put in the context of, you know, a Gus Malzahn offense with an
Yeah.
entire offseason to prepare for this one game. I just think that's a game if they
Tough
played
spot.
again, Alabama would be in a better spot. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. They did beat Georgia last year, and they ended up not making the playoffs, so they still have to prove it that they can beat other teams besides Georgia. But Alabama looks like Ty Simpson's awesome.
Yeah.
He's
really good too.
What he was doing on like third down especially, like he's the real deal.
Is Ole Miss real?
Ole Miss is real for sure.
Yeah.
Trinidad Chambliss is good.
He is.
Really good.
Really good. I love their running back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game that Lane Kiffin doesn't usually win.
Right.
And they finally won it.
Yeah.
So
And it felt like they were good the whole way through.
yeah.
Like
No, they probably should have won by more.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
Because they had I think a red zone turnover.
A lot of penalties too.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Good show. Safe flight back. When's your flight back?
3:30.
Okay.
You're going to be dragging ass this week because you basically land, go to bed, go to the Cubs.
Well, no, and we have wake up Barstool
And wake
on
up.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
You got to go to sleep the minute you get home.
Yeah.
Are you
No Monday Night
planning any
Football for
naps?
you. Yeah.
What you say?
Are you pre-planning any naps?
Oh yeah, I already called for a late checkout.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta basically get home and go right to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. All right, boys.
All right.
All right. See ya.